Hello, and welcome to Massive Comedy Classics. Today we will be looking at something which I don't think I can really call a Massive Comedy Classic yet, because it was just last year in 2019, or in 2018, 2019. But if you go with these Anlia videos being, or if you go with these Anlia things being every 4 years, freshman in high school, freshman in college, and then 4 years after that, which was last year. Then, or actually not last year, the year before last year. Then this would fit nicely into that category, even if the name is a little bit off. So I'm gonna show you the I'm going to show you the video. Okay, so this was this time, instead of talking about the beginning of Anlia or the end of Anlia, I was going to talk about the first era of Anlia, or maybe going a little bit into the second Anlia. It's kind of abstract. It takes place in the year 2040, or maybe like 2050, and it's in a different timeline where Anlia was started in the 2030s instead of the 2080s, or actually the 2040s instead of the 2080s. So it's part of a universe called Universe 5, which is named because I count my ages by 4-year periods, and I was 20 to 24 years old then, which is period 5 of 4-year periods. I've talked too much. I'm going to go ahead. I made this theme song. It's in mandala. Mandala. As I change the spelling too. It's not exactly the way it was supposed to be. I'm thinking for season 2, I'm gonna take the original lyrics and translate them into Anlia. You've never heard the original lyrics.
Your birthday dinner's on the table. I don't want it. You're acting unusually cold today. Well, you know how it's
Terrible
my
acting.
birthday at the end of school?
I was trying to do a voice so
Teacher
hard.
sent me this. They said I was becoming so good at culinary design that I should have a Stardust KAP. Spend the summer in Anlia. You know what I said, that right? You know who lives there? Your father. But I could become an inventor there. No, but you're never going to Anlia. Mom, everyone's doing it. Green, Aaron,
What does that
Paxton.
say?
Your father was a terrible man. Well, maybe he's not that bad.
I think it says, in fact, I can hardly say his name.
Fingerprints not found.
Okay, so he broke the door.
Maybe I should have said.
That might not be very obvious. He broke the doorknob.
A better birthday dinner with
that picked
Anlia
up
technology.
her fingerprint, and it can't pick up her fingerprint, and she can't leave.
Wow. 903 Center. The center of Anlia. that kid through here? Let him through. His father's packed.
Welcome to Anlia. Just get into one of the pins and get started. The old Anlia will take it from there.
Hey, Aris. Hello. I am Olanliolu. Olanliolu. You can call me whatever you like. How about, module, omission, machine?
Subtle.
Mom, what is your name? Rain. Rain Anlia. No, Rain Paxton. Test something for me. Try to hit me. I can't move. You are frozen. Automated restraint suit is working properly. Now to your first sec. My son is 3'7", brown hair, face blind. He has his father's temper.
This is supposed to come back later.
What am I supposed to do with that? That'll be $3.70 for the door.
I hope he doesn't get trapped in Anlia with Pat.
If you're gonna break the door again, I suggest you get a non-fingerprint lock. Sorry, I'm not the police, and even if I was, that's not their jurisdiction. Anlia is a different country.
Where are my other videos? So the issue was that people watched this video and when they started it, they could see that the beginning was the same because of the theme song, and they clicked away. Because they thought it was the same video. Okay, this is shown later in the series not to be how you get into Anlian Sec.
I see you're new here. My name's Uncle Sil. Angel Cal. It's actually Uncle, the online word for brain. I'm a computer-prized person made out of the mental patterns of the deceased aliens. I carry on the souls of the lost to the next generation. So I was right, like an angel. You're actually too kind. It's all done with computers. When an alien dies, nanobots enter the brain through a port at the base of the skull. From the stardust,
Still didn't know how to
replace
spell
neurons,
skull.
uploading the data to the central database. Basic infant brains are created on the servers. It's a strange existence, guided by the thoughts of the living. We connect and upload the minds of the database to ourselves, until we find our purpose, and we are weaved into fresh, printed bodies. What's your purpose? I'm a Sil, the online question mark. You're the first of my kind. I am an experiment to see how the human mind reacts to such a backstory. I'm called Uncle Sil, but I prefer the name you gave. What's your backstory? Okay, intimidated. Now I have to make mine just as interesting. My parents are Sheila Paxton and the famous Pat. They used to love each other, But something happened that Mom never told me about in full. And they were separated. Pax ran off to Anlia instead of answering for his crimes. While there, he started a religion over the then forming Internet of Minds. He killed millions, taking not only their money, but their souls. When I was little, Mom shielded me by making sure I never saw any imagery from his religion, lest he try to track me down. But I, Rain Pacton, wanted to be a Stardustarian chef, a goal only doable in Anlia, so I escaped to Anlia for summer camp. Knowing full well that I might discover my father, I must take the risk, for my destiny is to bring Stardustarianism to the masses. Did you know that 4 out of 5 households are still eating innocent animals and plants? Well, good luck. I think the presentation is starting. Hello, students. Welcome to Oolong Sec. Who is Oolong, you ask? Why, Oolong is the creator of the universe. When we die, our souls go into the earth. They will only get to Oolong if we unite as one world, or Al-O. Al-O. We must bring Al-O to Oolong, or Al-O Oolong. Now let's sing. We will once unite the world to serve Oolong. Al-O Oolong. Are you religion? What should I do?
I think this is Pact's religion.
I think you're still in work, something comes to you that came from us. Hello, Oolong. A united hyper-neural.
And you can see their
Hello.
you can see their suits change color. It's a mood thing. You see, because Rain is face blind, he sees people's emotions as colors. There was like, you see the patches there of the color, but the suits cover that. So if he's in the right conditions with the suits on, he just sees it on the
That was
suit.
very bad, Rain. Now you're kicked out of all religious SECs. Good. I came here to be a chef. Put me in the kind of camp that I want, and I'll stay. Very well. I'll give you the camp you want next time.
So what I said before was that people would see the theme song and think it was the same video and click away. So what I started doing was just posting the frames. So I'm gonna have to do the voices now. I'm gonna have to do the voices in the present from this point on. And that's not supposed to be dun dun dun. It's supposed to be dun 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 dun. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Not dun dun dun. It's supposed to be dun dun dun. But that was. I couldn't figure that out I couldn't figure out how to write that with the music writing software. Destination reached. Ending simulation. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, welcome to Olilsec. Here is where we learn the basics of Stardustarianism. This is your cap, or omni ball. You'll want to bring up the lens first. Do that by making this hand gesture. You should see the out, home, and space button. Press the home button. The lens is preset to our sec. You can see the palette. You may also search for particular materials or components with the spacebar. Now you may sculpt your Omni. Press hard to eat away. Press softly to paint your material on. So that concludes today's lesson. Low high.
I see you like that one. Yes. I believe you're ready for a challenge.
Beep 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 beep.
What the?
Executive action taken.
Hello?
Hello, Rain.
Daddy packed.
Rain, my son, I have been waiting for you to come here so that you may follow in my footsteps.
Your footsteps?
Yes, the Intermental. I've created quite an empire, but you already know. Your very name is just my name, mutated, evolved. Waiting for the day you may replace me. Is there any question you have for me?
What did he do to Mom before he left? I can't make it that obvious. Wouldn't you like to touch me?
Touch you?
Yes, to see if I'm real?
Why, yes, of course.
Ha! You're frozen. That means you're a violent offender, but you can't get me.
Sheila, make sure Rain follows my path for him, and make him rue this.
Yes, Pact.
Hello, class. I'm Dr. Risk. Welcome to the Interment 101. First, what is the Interment? The Interment is an internet between all minds. With the Interment, you can kill people, control the weather, influence trends, and control people's autonomous functions. How to use the Internet. Sell your soul. The first thing you must do to access the Internet is sell your soul. This will...
I gotta try something to get out of here.
Now you're talking to the spirit. You can... Sec in Anlia, which is pronounced Waeg, Wales, Waeg. Allele in English is kaleidoscopic atomic printer. Kaleidoscopic, kaleidoscopic.
Hey, Rain, it's me, Angel.
What is this place?
Listen, my backstory was a lie.
As you called it?
No, listen, my backstory, as you called it, was a lie. Your dad created me to make a home in Anlia and lock you into it. This is that home. We're supposed to be Lowas.
That means lovers.
What made you change your mind?
Wait, no. What made... I didn't indicate that she changed her mind yet. There must be a missing panel. What made you change your mind?
Well, you're kind of ugly and annoying. I don't like you enough for a relationship, but I do like you enough to want what's best for you. And what's best for you is to let you go home.
How do I get home now?
I'll use the power of the internet to take care of your dad. Then your Anlia should revert to normal.
I just
I just have to learn how to take control of my brainstem. Then I can control his brainstem and shut off his heartbeat.
Rain, you have supplanted me. All right, that's it. That's it for this series. It's weird. The last time this took 45 minutes, but now it just took 27 minutes. Maybe it was that missing panel. Huh, I'm gonna review this.